Hey guys, this is War Machine 395 here with a video review of the G-compatible Kaiser by Kotobukiya. Anyway, this is part of the Super Robot Wars kit line. It's non-scale. It'd be pretty damn huge in 1 to 1/44 scale, I guess. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it is more or less. Alright, so this is compatible Kaiser with an upgrade pack. It comes in the form of this hawk or something to that effect. Anyway, so let's see here. So let's get the manual real quick. Real basic stuff. Pretty easy to follow. There's a lot of ball joints I found in this, so if you're expecting something super articulated, it's not going to be this kit. Alright, let's see here. It has pretty minimal accessories as well, though I did find that it's quite detailed, very large. Alright, has a lot of pre-painted parts, so if you're not one for painting, then this is probably a good kit for you. Personally, I wouldn't want to try and paint over the painted parts, so that always turns out to be a real pain in the butt. Anyway, let's see here. So, just take a look at the box for a second. Alright, so I got the box here. The box art's pretty cool, really. So you got the G-compatible Kaiser in all its glory. Everything hooked up. Anyway, alright, so we'll bring the kit out, at least the compatible Kaiser parts. You can see exactly how big it is. Alright, so all the light blue that you see on the kit, like here, alright, those are pre-painted parts. Same with the gold, alright, they got some sort of spray-on quality to them. Let's see, anything else? The eyes in here. Eyes in the black area around the eyes, that's all pre-painted kind of stuff. Personally, not the biggest fan of that. I'd prefer to do it myself. So I just do a quick 360. Joints are a little loose, I find, on mine, but chances are that could be how I assembled it or something to that effect. Anyway, so there are actually two joints again on the head. There's something above ball joint inside the head, I think, and a swivel joint at the base of the neck, so it can go back and forth quite easily. That said, there's a lot of horns and stuff coming out of this head, so it might be a little difficult to actually move it around. Kind of minimizes how far you can actually move it. Now, going from there, you have the shoulders, which are on ball joints inside the chest. They're a little awkward because they're really low in the chest. So, of course, the shoulders come up quite high. If was one odd sliding mechanism, allows it to slide out. Make them look bigger, I guess. Anyway, this joint mechanism right here that just allows it to go out. Just like this. Then you have a swivel at the base of the arm. Just all around. And then just a joint here. So it can rotate at the base here of that joint. So you can get a little more just like that, as most of you are going to get. So a little less than a 90-degree bend at the elbow. That said, it looks really cool doing it, but it's not going to get too far. Ball joint in the hand, so it can't rotate all the way around because of the size of the hands. Then at the hips, you have ball joints again, right here, so it can go in and out, forward and back before it hits stuff. Double jointed at the knees, So again, there's stuff going on, so you're not going to get much more than 90. Alright, so and all the joints are kind of rounded looking, a little more humanoid, I guess. I'm trying to call, yeah, that's a ball joint too. Alright, down at the ankle, ball joint, you can get the tiniest of movements left and right. The toe can move up and down with this fun little blade on it. And the wings at the back are also on ball joints, so they can move around as well. Main feature of this kit is it can look really cool just kind of standing there, which is good because it's really not going to do much besides stand there. Alright, so I'll show you a few of the accessories that come with it. Alright, so first off we have 6 hand parts. So the 2 open palms that I've got in it, 2 closed fists, alright, and 2 open fists for holding weapons. There's only 2 handheld weapons. The first one is the sword that comes as part of the G-compatible Kaiser set, and the second, I believe, is the axe, which comes as part of the compatible Kaiser parts. So to use the axe, you gotta take these golden spikes out of the shoulder. Boom and boom. Alright, that's pretty easy. Now to get these in hand, you've actually got to take the open palm, take apart the axe. I'll show you how I did that again. So it comes apart right there. Pull it apart. Put this part, the smaller one, in the hand first, and then the larger part up top. Alright, and then these just like this. Alright, and you get your axe. Alright, and the same applies to the sword. You got to pull the handle off first. It's a little stiff. Alright, and just then put the handle in the hand. And there you go. Not too shabby. Pull that off. Put this in hand. Alright. And honestly, that looks pretty cool. Just holding an axe and a sword. Alright, now, final parts for accessories. There's, of course, the hawk parts. I'm not exactly sure what to call it. Now, I didn't put the hawk head thing back on it. It does come with that as well. I think I left that in the box. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of this because it makes it super back heavy. I really don't want it to fall off the shelf. Basically, these 2 pegs here, alright, you can attach feet to it, kind of the hawk's claws, talons, alright, or you can use it as the attachment points here in the back, alright, to put it together as in the back box art there. Alright, so you have these parts here, which are interchangeable with the hawk head, I guess. And you also have 2 cannon parts, which fit inside these white shrouds on either side of the wing. So those slide open like that, and you fit them in. I'll close those around it. I'm having problems with this thing staying together, I guess. It's a bit of concern. So those fit in like that, just like that, and the cannon can fold over the shoulder if you like a little bit, and it looks like that. It's big and it's bulky, and it's really hard to get it to stand upright when you attach that. Again, it looks cool, but it's not overly practical for trying to display on your shelf, because it takes up a lot of space to the left and the right, and it falls over so much. Not the most balanced of kits. Anyway, just like this. This is not so bad trying to get it to stand up. Still a little wobbly here and there. There we go. I had to lean forward a little bit like a Viking or something. Anyway, so for size comparison real quick, just so you can see how big this guy is. Now this, I guess, would supposedly be less than 1 to 1/44 scale in size. So it might be like 1 to 200, but they're calling it non-scale because the rest of the line, I guess, when you get to real robots, are 1 to 144, like the Wild Raptor. There's a review to that in my channel somewhere. And other high grades that Bandai produces are 1 to 1/44 scale. So this is somewhat smaller than that because it dwarfs the other super robots. Sorry, not other super robot stuff, but real robots from the same series. It dwarfs those by quite a lot. Alright, so this is way less than 1 to 1/44 scale, but it still dwarfs them by quite a bit. Like the Blue Destiny here only gets up to its waist. So, it's very large. Very, very large. So, if you want something big and flashy looking, this is a good kit, I'd say. I hear nice things about Daigengar. I'm pretty sure I just mispronounced that horrendously. Here it's a very similar build, and again, it's going to be huge. Anyway, I think that's it for this review. I need to stop chewing on my tongue. That's it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review.